Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be making chicken taquitos with red sauce, and they're like wet burritos because they're drowned in red sauce. And the sauce is made of tomatoes and serranos, so it's sweet with just the perfect amount of spice. So if you want to learn how I make my chicken drowned tacos, please keep watching. And if you haven't subscribed, I invite you to subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. For today's recipe, we're going to need 1/4 of an onion, 5 semi-large Roma tomatoes, 5 Serrano chilies. Now you can use 2 to 3 if you want it a little more mild. We're going to use some Queso Fresco and sour cream for garnish, as well as lettuce and onion slices for garnish. We're going to use chicken bouillon for our salsa, shredded chicken, and some tortillas for our taquitos. Now, first thing we're going to do for the sauce for these tacos is we're going to roast our tomatoes. Our onion, our 3 garlic cloves, which I forgot to mention in the ingredients, and our serranos. And you need to roast them for anywhere between 7 to 10 minutes, just so they have a nice little color and, you know, all around, something like this. So you really have to keep an eye out. You have to turn them. You have to make sure they don't burn. Just keep an eye out for everything, the chilies, the garlic. Now, as you can see, they roasted on the serranos, on the tomatoes, and on the onion. So we're just gonna toss them in to our blender. And it took about 5 minutes. Now I'll probably need to blend these 3 before I can add the last 2. Okay, so my camera died. I don't know where I left off, but I threw in the rest of the tomatoes and about a spoonful of chicken bouillon. Now remember, this is to taste, so depending on your taste buds, you can blend it, taste it, add some more if you want some more. So now we're going to blend it until it's really smooth, so about 5 minutes. Now that our salsa finished blending, we're going to go ahead and fill up a saucepan with some oil, enough to cook the bottom. And we're going to cook our salsa for about 5 minutes. And my heat is at about medium, so you want to keep it at low to medium. Like I said, it'll be about 5 minutes. So first thing we're going to do is heat up our pan with some oil, and while it heats up, we're going to go ahead and make our taquitos. And today I'm going to make 4. So we're going to grab our shredded chicken, put it in the middle of our tacos. Okay, and I'm going to roll it up and stick a toothpick through it. You don't have to, but I like to do this just because it keeps it more organized and it keeps it from opening. And just grab the other one and put it right through there as well. Do the same thing with this one. stick a toothpick through it, and we grab our other taco and we do the same thing. Now, this one is not as tight as it should be. See, I always make mistakes. So I'm going to tighten it up a bit. And I'm going to tighten this one up a bit too. You don't want them too loose or the chicken's going to fall out. So there we go, nice and snug. And here we go. Not the perfect taco roller, but anyway, they're all right. So now we're going to grab our taquitos. Now let me move the camera. Now we're going to grab our taquitos and put them in our pan with hot oil. Make sure the heat is not too high, so you want something like a low to medium. If you put it too high, then the tortillas will just burn and it won't be as nice and it won't taste good. So I'm going to say about 2 minutes on each side. Now, once our taquitos are done cooking, we're going to lay them on a paper towel to get rid of any excess oil. And we're going to go ahead and remove the toothpick. We no longer need it. Now we're ready to play with our taquitos. Now we are ready to prep our tacos. So we're going to put some salsa on our plate. And the salsa is a bit mild, so it's perfect for drowning your tacos in there. We're gonna put our taquitos in. And then we're going to cover them, hence the drowning, in salsa. I guess they're kind of like crispy enchiladas, but they're taquitos. And you can make these taquitos with, you know, ground beef if you want, or even potato if you want to go vegetarian. So now that we have that on there, we're going to garnish with either cabbage or lettuce. Now I'm using lettuce. If I had cabbage, I'd probably use cabbage, just because sometimes I prefer cabbage. Then we're going to put a few onion slices. We're going to put some queso fresco. And we're going to top it off with some sour cream. And there it is. I'll get a close-up. Now this is what our tacos ahogados look like. They're called drowned tacos because they're drowned in this amazing red sauce. They smell delicious. When you roast the sauce, it gives it a different smell and flavor. And there you have it, this super simple recipe, under 20 minutes. Taquitos drowned in red sauce, or taquitos ahogados in salsa roja. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, I invite you to subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.